everybody, it's Doom here, and we're here back for part 2 of looking at these new Spear Halloween gravestone leaks that are actual animatronics. It's kind of insane that they're doing this year. I love it. But we're just gonna pick up right where we left off. If you haven't watched the first video, definitely go do that. It's in the link in the description. So, as you can see right here, these are some of the props that we are going to go over today. Lots of cool ones. They have pretty good prices this year compared to some of the last years. But I love how they're doing this all once again, I'm saying. But a lot of clowns, and without further ado, let's pick up right where we left off. Okay, so the next tombstone says Heckles on it. I'm guessing it's a clown. I mean, there are balloons there, so I mean, I can say I'm pretty much like 99% sure it's a clown. The odd chance that it's not. But on the tombstone it says anything for the last laugh, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. And in the description it says quite a lot about balloons and poisonous gas. Hence, that's why there is balloons. So it says that he gives kids balloons that have poisonous gas in them. So he's obviously not the nicest clown. But I think that he's going to be maybe a servo character. I mean, it's possible. But it is cool that we are getting a clown that's going to be holding balloons, I'm guessing. But yeah, he's around that servo character price point, so I'm just throwing that out there that it is a possibility, and it could be really cool in my opinion. Anyway, let's just move on to the next one. So the next one here is Stilts, and wait, Stilts? These Stilts? No, Lowe's is selling that. What happened here? Is this... I don't get it. Is a Lowe's and Spirit sharing an animatronic? No, I highly doubt that. Maybe it's just like the name, maybe, but it's quite a coincidence for sure. I don't know why it chose a bowling pin though. That is definitely new. So I don't know if he's going to be like a bowling clown. But I am very confused. Maybe he's like juggling bowling pins, because clowns do that sometimes. But I don't know. It's pretty cool. He's very tall, very tall. For like your average clown prop, that's pretty tall. And price point pretty high as well. But I don't know. We haven't seen him, so we can't really judge. But I am still very confused why there are 2 stilts. I mean, there are 3 leather faces, so I guess... whatever, let's just move on to the next one. Alright, next up we have Poor George. He was a good clown, although his body survived. His mind was tormented. Pretty cool. I love the gravestone, looks really nice. It's another clown prop. I don't really know what to expect from this one. But he's only 4'2", which is pretty small, for like Spirit Halloween standard. So it's going to be like one of those like smaller clowns. Now he may be like the Johnny Punk or Young Crouchy of the year. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong about that, and I hope he is going to be a good prop. But other than that, I really don't have much to say about it. He's got a good price point, not bad. And also, I do think that since like in the description it says his body was sliced in half, in like an car accident, I think it might have like some stitches on his body. Or maybe his body is going to be like more mutated because of that accident. But it sounds pretty good, pretty gory. I'm all for it. And I hope that he's going to be good and not the Johnny Punk of the year. Look, we've got another Leatherface. Third one of the year. Uh, like Lowe's made one, Party City made an awesome one. That's from Techie. And Spear Halloween. Well, we don't have any images yet, but I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. So this Leatherface is using like the female skin mask. You know what I mean. But yeah, there's not much to say about it except that his price sucks. It is a terrible price, in my opinion. That's a nozzle's price, and he better do something good, and he better be accurate, because if not, I don't think he's gonna sell very well. Wow. Look at this. Spirit Halloween has another devil animatronic, and it has hell in the name. That's great, because I thought Spirit Halloween was going family friendly, but this is just showing us that there is still hope in them being scary, and I think this guy is going to look great. I love the description of him. The price isn't terrible, and I have a feeling that since he's only 4'9", he could be a possible Mr. Dark reskin. But the thing with Mr. Dark is that it actually says that he's 8'8", and not like his original height, like when it's sitting down. So I don't know. He better do something cool though. I mean, like for that have a price point, like, and what? I mean, he needs to do something like it better have some really good animation. Like this is more expensive than like Gramps from Lowe's. So maybe he's been pneumatic. No, I don't think Spirit Halloween is making any pneumatic props this year because they don't sell air compressors. But I am very confused to what this is going to be. All I can tell you is that I think he's going to be awesome. Look at this. 6-foot Desmodus, $229, and he is a bat. Yes, you heard me, a 6-foot bat, like the one from Transworld, from Beastcraft. We're gonna get something like that in actual spirit stores. Now, it could just end up being a flop. It could end up being really bad. I mean, it's pretty cheap on the side of some Spirit Halloween animatronics. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's cheap compared to like nozzles and stuff like that. But definitely looks cool from what we can see here, of course, which is not much. We can't see the actual animatronic, but this is the one I'm leaning towards probably the most just because of how awesome I think it's gonna be to have an actual 6-foot bat. We've never had like a mutant animal other than werewolves, if you consider that a mutant animal. But I'm very, very excited to see what this one looks like. Probably the most. Next up, we have Internal Rest, which is another really good one. That I think it's going to be really good. Anyway, it's only 3 feet tall, and it's got a pretty good price point as well. And I think it's going to be kind of like a groundbreaker, or it does say that like this woman was like turned to stone. So maybe it's like, you know, uh, a woman turned to stone or something like that. But I doubt it will have much animation, maybe just head turning, mouth moving. But I think it's going to be made of stone. So here we are with the second last one and probably most mysterious one. We have the Black Heart. Now, it's basically, well, the description says it's basically about like a girl that could never find love. But then she crawled into a grave and got revived by her master, undead master. Kind of weird and kind of out of context. It's 6'6", which is pretty tall for a 25-year-old woman, and it's $300, which is pricey, so it better be good. But I'd imagine it's going to be one of those ones that's kind of like a possessed girl, or maybe like a scared and frightened one. I don't know. It could also like be the undead master themselves, but it's confusing. On the grave it says, "Be careful what you wish for." That reminds me of a Goosebumps book. Not even joking. But sounds pretty cool, but there's really not much to say about this until we get the video. Honestly, I hope this is the one we get the video out of first, so I don't have to wonder so much and be so confused. Another extremely pricey one for the height of the animatronic. Now, here's my theory about this one. I think it's just going to be a cauldron with like kids screaming to get out, and then the cauldronist's face is going to be projected, kind of like Pazuzu from the Reagan animatronic. So I think that's what it's going to be like. But other than that, it's a witch. That's really all we know. And it sounds pretty cool. It's really expensive. And yeah. So that's all for now. I mean, I didn't talk about Creepy Rising Doll, but that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, we kind of already knew about it. The gravestone looks sick, though. I wonder if we'll be able to buy the gravestone separately. But now I'm just ranting. I gotta wrap this up. Thank you for watching the entire video. It's been a struggle to get these videos out and rolling. Why does Spirit Halloween have to have all of these leaks just come out right now? And like right when Party City does it too. It's kind of crazy. But thanks for watching. Doom out.